Hey, we're on.
We're on.
Okay. Hello, world of the internet. We're here at CrossFit Ergo. I'm Mike. This is Keanu. Yep. So today is a really special day, and we're going to talk about the Netflix sensation that is Game Changers. Yeah. Oh, hey, Chad. Where have you been?
That Lunchable got to me.
Lunchables.
Maybe I should go vegan. Should I go vegan?
You know, that's funny you say that. Oreos in your Lunchable are vegan, but look at what we're talking about today. Game Changers. Have you seen the movie?
Partially.
You turned it off.
I turned it off.
Yeah, so anyway, this movie is about a plant-based diet. It is getting a lot of attention. It's on Netflix. You can stream it if you want to. But we're going to talk a little bit about that and how that could relate to your nutrition and how it affects you here in the gym. So there was a lot of really neat things about this. We got to see Arnold. Arnold was in it. Did you know Arnold is a vegetarian?
Now I do.
Kendrick Ferris is a vegetarian.
Do that, yeah.
They alluded to Tom Brady, but they didn't specifically use his name. Yeah, a lot of cool things. So, but anyway, a documentary. Where'd you go?
Maybe he had some Lunchables too.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so right, a documentary is going to take opinions from both sides, right? This was more of a commercial, and I want to make it apparent, and I'm not bashing on plant-based diets or veganism or anything. I do eat meat. I love it. You guys eat meat and Lunchables, and so, but that's not what we're getting at. We just want everybody to realize that you can't just watch a movie and completely change your life. So one of the really big things about this is the unmentioned conflicts of interest, right? So what the guy who made, what was that? Avatar, Titanic, Terminator, he was the producer of this movie. And did you guys also know that he's the
CDO.
CEO, yes, of Verdient Foods, which is a organic pea protein company. So do you think it's safe to say that James Cameron wants you to be plant-based so you can buy his stuff? Right? So Arnold Schwarzenegger is part owner of a supplement company that sells vegan products.
Ladder.
It's called Ladder, right? Do you think Arnold wants you to be a vegetarian so you can give him money, right? And there's a list of doctors, right? Some doctors own a plant-based meal planning company called Forks Over Knives. Dr. Aaron Spitz, author of what's this book called?
I have bad eyes, dude.
Bad eyes.
Are you wearing glasses?
What's his book called?
I can't read. I never learned.
Yeah. The penis book.
The plant-based book on penile function.
Yep.
Yes.
Heard
that
the
is
book's
true.
big.
Oh my god! Wow, I didn't expect that one. Okay.
So I didn't read it.
Oh my gosh.
Did you read it?
Yeah, we're gonna get comments with the eggplant emoji over and over again. All right, so I found. Good job, Chad. All right, so if you guys are on Instagram, right, there is a page you should follow. It's actually really interesting, called WOD Science, right? So they have a lot of. They took a lot of the stuff that I'm reading about and bunked, this movie here. One of my favorite ones were that gladiators were vegans. They were also slaves, and plants were a lot cheaper than steaks. So I'm pretty sure Last time you were a slave, they didn't feed you steaks.
Definitely not.
No. And the last time you owned a slave, did you?
I owned a slave, okay?
Did you feed them top ramen or did you feed them steaks?
I don't know.
Grass.
What did you
Okay.
eat?
Moving on, right? This was a favorite part, right? They said, hey, protein is not a good source of fuel for your exercise. No crap, right? Meat people don't say that either. Okay. Pretty funny. What else we got? They cherry picked the athletes, right?
Yeah.
So they said Conor McGregor, who had 2 steaks the night before the fight when he fought Nate Diaz the first time, he lost to Nate Diaz because Nate Diaz is a plant-based athlete and Conor McGregor had too many steaks. They don't talk about the rematch. Right? They don't talk about
Or what
the
about
rematch.
his fight
Last
this weekend? 40 seconds.
They were
But
both
then-
meat eaters.
Yeah, they were both
Right.
meat eaters. And
So-
they would probably bring that up too.
Yeah. They picked a strong man who's nobody's really ever heard of, who held the record that's for the yoke that's been beaten. But one thing to know about strongman is they don't test. He could have been all steroided out. We were not really sure. They fed the Miami Dolphins burritos and centrifuged their blood. Not really sure what kind of science that takes. Right. Your bench press goes up if you drink beetroot juice, but they don't tell you how they calculated the percentage.
But they calculated how much your bench would go up, right?
Yeah.
That's what they alluded to.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay.
Let's see what else. I mean, right here, gorillas are buff because they eat plants, but they also eat 40 pounds of food per day. Pretty sure you would get bigger if you ate 40 pounds of protein every day. There's that one. They took 3 collegiate athletes and put things on their stuff and let them sleep after giving them a vegetarian burrito and said, anyway, yeah.
Should we put the link on there for them to
Yeah,
look
we're
at
gonna-
if you want to?
We're going to watch the
Yeah.
movie. That's the
Yeah.
favorite part.
We should have had the picture come up.
Okay.
Do not do that.
Here he is. He's got this computer strapped to his leg, and the monitoring equipment is blurred out. Anyway, we can't see. Chat. There we go. It was just a lot of not science. So, not to say that being plant-based, there's anything wrong with it. It could be totally good for you, right? I may even try it, but not because of the movie. But don't base your whole nutrition or anything on a Netflix film. I'm not calling it a documentary, right?
Yeah.
So do your research. Talk to us. We can help you along.
Do what
I don't
works
know.
for you.
Do what works for you. Everybody's different.
Lunchables,
Yeah, Lunchables work for him.
Starbucks.
Starbucks works for him,
pizza and burgers for Rich Froning.
Yeah.
right?
Chocolate milk.
He's a peanut butter guy,
He's a peanut butter guy.
right?
Yeah.
So everybody is different, and that's all we're really saying. Yeah.
Fraser and Ben and Jerry's. You always used to eat that. Then
Oh,
he
yeah,
just
that's
died,
right.
then he
Yeah,
kept
I
on
remember
winning
that.
Even more.
Can we also say that most people should not base their diet on what the games athletes do?
Yeah.
That's true.
Because they're probably burning a few more
Right.
calories.
Like I said, what works for you?
Yeah.
They're doing a 24-hour AMRAP pretty much.
So, comment below. We'd love to hear your opinions on this film.
Let us know what you do that works for you.
And if you need help with your nutrition, we can help you with that too. Yeah.
Absolutely.
What are we talking about next week?
What are we talking about?
You know what we're talking about next week?
Mhm.
We're having a special guest on next week.
Who's our special guest?
It's a surprise.
Mm.
Mm.
So tune in.
We're having a special guest.
Mm.
You guys might not even be on it.
Oh.
Shoot, we just killed all the viewership for next week. All right, we'll see you guys.
All right.
See you in the gym.
Bye.
And come today, and even though it's running. All right, bye-bye.